Sati community, my name is Nadia. Today we'll be working on hips and glutes. We're gonna start with a warm up and then we're gonna get in with our practice. So start with child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch. Extend your arms past your head. Be here for a few rounds of breath. Deeper inhales and exhales. Your next inhale, walk your hands closer to you to frame your ears. Press yourself away from your mat. Come to tabletop. You have a few options to take your cow and cat. So you have your fingertips pointing forward towards top of your mat, or you can bring your fingertips facing your wrists, facing top of your mat. Stretching your wrists. Wherever you are, a few rounds here. Inhale for cat. Exhale for cat. Deepen your breath. Expand in your movement. One last time here. You come back to neutral spine, bring your fingertips facing top of your mat. And this time I'm going to start to flip your palms. Tops of your hands are going to be down on your mat. And you're going to maintain your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. If there's any pain here, you can simply just get out of the pose and come to a natural neutral spine, cow and cat. Inhale. Exhale. One last time. Inhale up. Exhale, arch your spine. Arch it even more. Squeeze your navel in. Bring your hands down. Come to neutral spine. Whenever you're ready to tuck your toes, bring your hips all the way up and back to downward facing dog. Paddle your feet, nodding your head yes and no. Any organic movement that feels right in this moment. Deep inhale in. Exhale, roll your shoulders down from your ears. Keep pressing your hips up and back. One more time. Inhale in. Roll your shoulders down from your ears. Lift your hips higher. Look in between your hands. Step or hop forward. Top of your mat. Come to halfway lift. Hands against your shins or fingertips on the floor. Straighten your spine. Pull your chest through. Exhale to fold forward. One more time. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Reverse one dive. Reach your arms out all the way over your head. Prayer hands to heart center. Bow your chin to your hands. Bring your feet to hip width distance. Just a few rounds of breath. Shoulders down from your ears. Inhale, bring your gaze forward. Start to bring your arms by your sides. Drop your right ear down to your right shoulder. If this feels like enough, you can stay here. If you want to do more, bring your hand right on top of your opposite ear and gently press your head down. Let your inhale bring you back to center. Exhale, switch sides. Relax your shoulder down. Inhale, release your arm by your side, head back to center. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, circle it down. Now we'll take 3 rounds of flow. If you prefer not to, you can take cow and cat instead. So press your palms down, step back to plank. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, lower chaturanga or knees, chest and chin. Cobra or up dog. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Look in between your hands, step or hop forward, top of your mat. Halfway lift, flat back, straighten your spine. Exhale to fold. Reverse one dive, reach your arms up. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Number 2, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, circle it back down. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Step back to plank. Chaturanga or knees, chest and chin. To mix it up, I'm going to take baby cobra. Bring your fingertips wider than your mat. Bend your elbows gently. In your inhale, lift your chest. off your mat, just a little bit off your mat. Pulse with your breath. And squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale to relax. Tuck your toes. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Leading with your hips. Look in between your hands. Step or hop forward. Back to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse one dive, reach it up. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Stay or take it one last time. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Take your flow, step it back. Lower down. Sphinx pose, elbows in front of your chest. Wide palms, active shoulders. 2 rounds of breath. Deep inhale from your nose, exhale. Lower your forehead down. Bring your hands back to frame your chest. Start to press yourself back to plank. So tuck your toes, squeeze your elbows together, squeeze your shoulder blades. In your inhale, press your hands down, lift yourself back to plank. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, press your hips higher. Exhale, look in between your hands, step or hop forward, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold forward. We'll be here for 3 rounds of breath. Relax your head and your neck. You may sway your arms side to side. Bend your knees as much as needed. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Start to bend your right knee. Press your right palm down on your mat or hand against your shin. Left arm reaches up. Take your gaze up towards your fingertips. Deep inhale from your nose. Exhale, gently switch sides. Take your own variation. Rotate your chest to open. Press your shoulder back. One more time. Exhale to the right. Inhale in. Exhale to the left. Inhale to gaze up. Exhale, gently circle it down. Reverse one dive, reach your arms up. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Bow your chin to your hands. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, circle it down. And press your palms, step back to plank. Start to gently lower your knees and bring your elbows, your forearms down on your mat. Fingertips facing forward. And your shoulders are right above your elbows. Spread your palms wide, take a deep inhale in. Exhale, stay here, tuck your toes, take 4-arm plank. 3 rounds of breath. One more round of breath. Inhale, crown of your head reaches up. Exhale, lower your knees and take another child's pose. Inhale in. Exhale, walk your hands to the right. Stack your left palm on top of your right. Relax your forehead, bow down. And gently bring it back to center. And switch sides, moving at your own pace. Inhale, back to center. Relax your forehead down and clasp your hands behind your head for 1 round of breath. Bring your thumbs together right in the center of your neck. And release, press your palms down, come back to tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And if you have a strap, it will be handy to have it next to you. Inhale, right leg lifts. Not lifts, but extend back behind you. Point your toes down. And keep your gaze straight forward. Exhale, add your opposite arm, thumb facing up. Inhale in. Exhale, bend your back knee, point your toes towards your head. Start to reach back for top of your foot. So drop big circle all the way up. Reach for top of your foot. And if you can reach it, kick your foot against your hand. And square your chest, square your shoulders back to top of your mat. If you're using the strap, you're going to find a loop. Make a loop with your strap. You're going to do the same thing, just more accessible. Wherever you are, 2 rounds of. Slowly with control. Let it go. And switch to the other side. If you need to check with your alignment, adjust in any way. Inhale in. Exhale. Take your own variation. Slowly unwind. Extend it out and bring it down. Tuck your toes, hips up and back. Downward facing up. Inhale, right leg lifts up, 3-legged up. Exhale, your knee in towards your chest. Inhale, send it back up. Exhale, knee to right, tricep. Once you get here, step your foot in the outer edge of your mat. Lower your back knee. And move your foot back to the center. Bring your hands in front of your toes and start to sink your hips forward. 2 rounds of breath. If this hurts your knee in any way, keep your knee over your ankle so you can back off a little bit. Deepen your breath. Inhale, straighten your leg and slowly come to half split. Come on your heel, flare your toes, flex your feet. Inhale, bend your knee. Frame your foot with your hands, tuck your toes, step your back foot in. And come to both of your legs are straight, start to square your chest towards your right shin. If you have a block, you can have it on the outer edge of your foot. We'll take a twist. Press your hand down, start to rotate your chest to open. And gaze up to your fingertips. Inhale to gaze up, exhale, circle it down. Bring both of your hands or your fingertips. If you have your hands down, if you have enough space to do that, bring your hands flat down on your mat. Keep squaring your torso, your chest towards your shin. Deep inhale from your nose. Exhale. Start to unwind, come on your fingertips. Bend your front knee. Hover your back toes will come to warrior 3. Drop your left hip down. Toes pointing down. And find a gazing spot. You may bring your fingertips or your prayer hands to heart center. 2 more rounds of breath here. Exhale slowly with control. Get out of the pose. Lower your fingertips to frame your foot. Land on your back toes. Shift your weight forward. Step your foot in. Forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Deep inhale. Exhale to fold forward. Reverse one dive. Reach your arms up. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Bow your chin to your hands. 1 round of breath. Inhale, reach your back up. Exhale, circle it down. Press your palms down flat on your mat. Step your right foot all the way back to runner's lunge. Lower your back knee. Sink your hips forward. Walk your hands forward. 2 rounds of breath. Inhale to unwind. Straighten your leg. Half split. Inhale to bend your knee. Tuck your back toes. Ground your back heel. Step it in. If you have your block, bring on the outer edge of your foot. It's important to have both of your legs straight here. Keep squaring your hips. Take your twist. Deep inhale. Exhale. Lower it down. Bring both of your hands flat on your mat. Send your breath to your left hamstrings. Deep inhale. Halfway lift. Come on your fingertips. Exhale, fold forward. And start to bend your front knee, shift your weight forward. Warrior 3. Rotate your toes down. Stay or bring prayer hands to heart center. Inhale, crown of your head reaches up. Exhale, slowly with control. Bring your fingertips down. This time, bring your right knee in towards your chest. Squeeze it in. Step your foot down, feet parallel. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Stay or take one round of flow. We'll meet in forward. Whenever you're ready, back halfway lift. Exhale to fold forward. Reverse one dive, reached up. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Bring your hands to your hips, hop your feet wider than hip width distance. Start to rotate your heels and toes out. We'll take squat pose. Bring prayer hands to heart center. So sink your seat down. Can really work on our hips and glutes without doing a few squats. Just play with it, rocking side to side, front to back. Deep inhale in. Exhale. If you want to do more, start to walk your hands in front of you. You're shifting your weight towards your toes. Keep walking it until you come to your edge. You may bend your elbows slightly. Relax your head down. Inhale, walk it back. Come on your fingertips, straighten your spine. Prayer hands to heart center. Straighten your legs. Come back to forward. Reach for your ankles. Relax your head. Point your elbows back. Not back, but to the sides of the room. And slowly release your bind, start to rise each vertebra at a time. And come back, prayer hands to heart center. And bring your feet back to hip width distance. Inhale, crown of your head reaches up. Exhale, step your right foot back. And come to warrior 1. Square your hips, reach your arms up. And open to warrior 2. Roll your shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. Straighten your leg, rotate your toes in. And move your feet closer, just a few inches. I'm going to rotate in the opposite direction. So heels in, toes out. Well, we did that before. And squat. So heels in, toes out, prayer hands to heart center. And God's pose, take a deep inhale in. Exhale, bend your knees. Send your seat back and down. Cactus your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, straighten your arms and legs, gaze up. Exhale to bend. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale to bend. Look down to see your toes past your knees. Inhale up. Exhale. Bring your hands, palms facing down on top of your thighs. Start to rock side to side. And inhale, straighten your legs, reach your arms up. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Walk your feet out. Widen your stance, rotate your toes towards the other side. Bend your front knee, reach your arms up. Shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale. Cartwheel your arms to frame your foot. Tuck your back toes, pivot on your heel, and rise to warrior 1. Square your hips, reach your butt. Deep inhale from your nose. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Keep bending in your front knee. Shift your weight forward. Warrior 3. time you can reach your arms past your head or bring it to airplane arms. Exhale, pray your hands to heart center. Knee to your chest, lower it down. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Reverse one dive, reach up. Exhale, pray your hands to heart center. One more round of breath here. Inhale, step your right foot back. Warrior one. Square your hips, reach up. Pivot. Now, palm on your toes, start shift your weight forward. This time, lower your toes back behind you. Frame your foot with your hands. Lower your back knee, step it back. And take another child's pose. Massaging your third eye center. Rock your forehead side to side. You may draw some circles. Inhale, reach for your heels. Let your shoulders drop by your knees. One more round of breath. Inhale, press your palms. And lift yourself back away from your mat. Tabletop, tuck your toes, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Look in between your hands, step or hop forward. Top of your mat. Reverse one dive, reach your arms up. Exhale, pray your hands to heart center. And balancing pose today is dancer's pose. Bring your feet back to hip width distance. Find a gazing spot on the floor. And starting with your right foot, bring your right knee into your chest. Start to point your toes down. Exhale, point your toes back towards your head. Right arm reaches up all the way back to top of your foot. Once you reach it, squeeze your thighs together. Inhale, left arm reaches up. And you may stay here or come to tilt forward. Bring your chest parallel to the floor. Keep kicking your foot against your hand. 2 more rounds of breath here. And slowly with control, start to unwind. And come back to center. Let go of your foot, knee to your chest. Inhale, crown of your head reaches up. Exhale, slowly lower it down. Whenever you're ready, switch to the other side. Move with your breath. Exhale. Inhale to unwind, come back to center. Exhale slowly with control. Let go of your foot. Lift your knee as high as you can. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, circle it down. Press your palms, step back to plank. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Tilt forward, lower chaturanga. Tops of your feet come down. Cobra or up dog. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, hips up and back. Exhale, back to plank. And switch sides in. Exhale, tilt forward, lower it down. Cobra or up dog. Inhale in. Exhale, slide it back down. Stack your hands under your forehead. Bend your knees, windshield wiper, side to side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, tops of your feet come down. Frame your chest with your hands, squeeze your elbows together. Tuck your toes, back to plank pose. Hips up and back. Downward facing. Take an inhale and an exhale. Come back to plank. Lower your knees. Extend your right leg back behind you. Point your toes down. And your exhale, hug your knee in towards your chest, arch your spine. Bring your knee to your right tricep. Lower to your wrist. And bring your shin parallel to top of your mat. Tuck your back toes, slide it back. And come to pigeon pose. If you're in any pain in your knee, come to recline figure 4. Deep inhale in. Exhale. You're welcome to stay here or straighten your arms in front of you. Either way, deep in your breath. Two more rounds of breath here. Inhale, crown of your head reaches up. Exhale, press your palms down. Tuck your back toes. Slide your knee closer to you. Slide your knee forward. And you can get your strap back in your hand. And I'm going to do the same. We're sort of repeating the shapes over and over again as we're doing different poses. So point your toes towards your head. Back knee bends. Shift your weight to your left hand. Reach up and back all the way towards the top of your foot. Same goes for your strap. And keep kicking your foot against your hand. Here you want to square your shoulders, square your chest towards the top of your mat. 3 rounds of breath here. Deep inhale in. Exhale slowly with control. Let it go. Lower your hands, tuck your toes. Send it all the way back. 3 legged up. Point your toes up. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. If you're happy here, stay. If you want to play with reversing your dog, flipping your dog, start to lower your toes all the way down to the floor. You're gonna rotate your toes towards back of your mat. Reach your arms up. Keep pumping your chest up toward the ceiling, lifting your hips up. Deep inhale in. Exhale, come back, same way we got, and we'll get out. Kick your foot back up. Exhale, lower it down. Lower your knees. Left leg back behind you. Inhale. Exhale, knee to your chest. Send it back out. Inhale in. Knee to left tricep. Lower it down to your wrist. Start to take your pigeon. If this is too, it's not accessible or it's weird, it's a weird way to get into pose. So just straighten your leg. It's gonna bring it through. Walk your foot to the edge of your mat. Start to walk it across. So basically, our goal is still the same. You want your shin to be parallel to the top of your mat. Find your breath. Inhale, crown of your head reaches. Exhale, tuck your back toes. Bring your hands down in front of your knee. Shift your weight forward. Already what we're doing is sliding your back knee forward. Point it back and take to the other side. Take it to the other side. Kick your foot against your hand. Square your shoulders back towards the top. Deep inhale in. Exhale, let it go. Tuck your toes. 3-legged dog, send it back. Exhale, point your toes down. Stay or flip your dog. Inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale, come back. 3-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower down and take your child's pose. Come on your fingertips. Start to lift your arms off the mat. Straighten your arms. Exhale, lower it down. Roll your shoulders down. 2 more times. Come on your fingertips, lift your arms up. Now you're working with your shoulders. So as you're doing this, your shoulders will move up towards your ears. Exhale, circle down, lower your arms. One more time. Inhale on your fingertips. Squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, back and down. Lower your arms. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Move your hands in to frame your ears. Back to all fours. And cross your ankles back behind you, rock back. And come to a cross-legged seat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, prayer hands to horizontal. 2 more times. Inhale, reach it. Exhale. One last time. Inhale. Exhale, slowly with control. Prayer hands to heart center. 2 rounds of breath here. If you're in cross-legged seat, switch to your other leg up front. Even it out. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. And start to extend your legs wider than your mat. And bring your palms facing down on top of your knees. Your toes are pointing up toward the ceiling. Lift your heart. And sit up tall. Inhale, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. And bring your hand on top of your ear, so to gently hold down. And gently move it back to center. Exhale, switch sides. Be mindful of your body today. Inhale. And come back to center. Move towards the top of your mat. And keep your legs wide. Start to lower to your forearms all the way until you come on your back. And bring your soles of your feet in. And pressing together for a reclined butterfly. 3 rounds of breath here. You may stay here or cactus your arms, bend your elbows. And catching up with your breath. Deep inhale. Exhale. Bring the sole of your feet down on your mat, move it to the edge. Windshield wiper, side to side. Deep inhale. Exhale, bring it back to center. Move your feet to hip width distance. And we'll take 1 round of bridge pose. Walk your feet in. Arms by your sides. Inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale, clasp your hands. Tuck your shoulders under. Two rounds of breath here. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Inhale, lift your chest higher. Exhale, let go of your bind. Roll yourself back down. Reach your arms out. Inhale, your right knee in towards your chest. Lower your left heel down on your mat. Inhale, straighten your leg. Reach for back of your thigh. 2 rounds of breath here. Point your toes up. Bring your knee in towards your chest. Use your left hand, hold the top of your knee and start to bring it across from your body. Supine twist. And start to unwind your breath, unwind your thoughts. Let everything slow down. And whenever you're ready to switch sides, come back to center. Take it to the left. Inhale. Exhale, point your toes up. Bend your knee, take it across. In your inhale, start to unwind, come back to center. In Shavasana, you can take it with your legs straight or recline butterfly. It's up to you. Wherever you are, start to soften your gaze or close your eyes. We'll take 3 big rounds of breath. Inhale from your nose. Exhale anything that you don't need and doesn't serve you. Let it go. Exhale it out. Inhale in. Exhale any extra energy out. One last time. Deep inhale from your nose. Exhale and release. 5 minutes of Shavasana. Peace and surrender. Once you're ready to come out, gently invite movement to your body, wiggling your fingertips and toes. And draw circles with your ankles and your wrists. And open and close your palms a few times. In your inhale, reach your arms past your head for full body stretch. Exhale your knees into your chest. And wrap your arms around your knees. And squeeze it in and give yourself a hug. Deep inhale from your nose. Exhale, rock to your right or to your left if you're pregnant. Stack your hands like a pillow under your cheek. Press your palms, lift yourself back to cross-legged seat with your eyes closed. Prayer hands to heart center, bow your chin to your hand. Bring your thumbs to your third eye center. Namaste. Thank you for watching today. See you next time.